Welcome to Nerdindex. Today we're going to give our final review for Blue Lock Season 2. I remember when Season 2 first started airing that a lot of people were complaining about the animation quality and saying that it wasn't to the same standard as Season 1. But going into it, I didn't notice anything egregious and it didn't matter as much because the purpose of those episodes was really just to get to know the new characters now that we are down to a smaller group of overall players. Or maybe I'm just living in blissful ignorance because I didn't rewatch Season 1, so I don't have an exact side-by-side comparison for possible changes in style.
Yeah, I also felt that the slower style of animation was allowing for the focus to be on introducing characters. While it would have been nice to have every game animated like the final 2 episodes, it probably would have made the first half of the season have to have a budget of a whole season and end up slowing it down too much.
Yeah, these choices allowed the final fight of the last 2 episodes to truly shine and added impact to that moment. And during each match, there was still lots of analysis for every play and tactic, and waiting to see who would be able to score goals or make interesting plays was still a tense experience. The additional time segments at the end of the episodes were good comedic relief as well. Also, I was expecting more complaining about what positions people were given for the official 11-man team, but they actually were cooperative, which was nice. So while the first half of the season was establishing who would be on the Blue Lock team, the second half of the season was their exhibition match against the Japan Under-20 team. And the show utilized this match to focus on the rivalry between the Itoshi brothers. We got a little bit more backstory, as well as seeing them go head-to-head on the field. But I feel like I still don't really understand why Rin's brother would forsake him when he came back from his 4 years of training. The best thing I could discern was that he wanted to see Rin play soccer for himself, and that wasn't going to happen if he kept chasing after him.
To me, it felt like his brother had gone out into the world and seen the outside soccer and felt like that he couldn't match up to that as a striker.
I'm not going to say exactly who did what because it's probably too spoilery, but our boys completed Phase 1 of the Blue Lock program and will seemingly be moving on to playing for the Under-20 World Cup.
I almost wish we had more of a Fate-like split perspective where we got to have multiple main characters, because the show does suffer a little bit from having the main character get his way and knowing that he's going to make it.
Yeah, they've definitely centered it around Isagi, and so it's like, you know that there wouldn't be a story, or like we wouldn't necessarily be continuing on if he didn't win or if he didn't get placed on the team. So who's your favorite player?
My favorite player is probably Bachira.
Oh my god, don't steal my man.
Oh, well, too bad.
Well, I was gonna say mine is either Bachira or Chigiri. Technically they're a toss-up to me because they both like offer totally different things as characters, so
Yeah. My favorite character, though, is probably Ego. Just because he's such a wild card throughout like the entire show.
He's so off the rails all the time.
And it's great.
And they draw his neck so long. It's so funny.
Do you have a favorite character other than the players, or no?
There's not really anyone else except him and the poor assistant that he's constantly being mean to. It was cool getting to see their families, though, at the game. That was really cute. I like that nice touch.
Yeah, that was kind of fun family bonding.
I'm sure we would be meeting a ton of new players by going onto the world stage and seeing a lot of new playstyles, so I feel like a Season 3 would be really exciting. It's just going to be a matter of when. But overall, I feel like the season was an 8 out of 10.